What is up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. So I thought today I would sit down and discuss, because every single time I do a live video, everyone always asks me, who's your favorite beauty influencer? Who don't you like? It's always about the beauty gurus, beauty bloggers, as you will. So I thought, you know what, today I would sit down and tell you guys my honest opinions about, I guess, the top or the most popular beauty gurus. So this may get me into some trouble because I know some of y'all love the fuck out of some people. And me, you guys know that my opinion is pretty strong and pretty blunt. So this is gonna be an interesting video, but I thought that I would do it because every single live video I'm telling you guys, so many people are asking, who's your favorite, who don't you like, who don't you like? Tell me the tea on this person, tell me the tea on this person. So I thought in today's video I would do that, and you know what? I figured I might as well just give my honest opinion and say fuck it. So if you guys are interested in this video, keep on watching. Make sure you guys subscribe. I would really appreciate that. As you guys know, I'm back on the ball here. Back on the roll. I said that in my last video too, back on the ball. Back on the roll here, okay? And I really would appreciate it if you guys subscribe to me. So go ahead and keep on watching. All right, you guys, so I have a list here. I probably did forget some big influencers, but some of them I really don't know, honestly, because I don't really watch too many YouTube videos, because I don't know, I don't really find people too relatable. I more so watch more YouTubers rather than beauty gurus. So, but obviously I do keep up with the hot products and keep up with the hot videos, the popular videos and stuff like that. So it just depends upon the person that is, you know, in the latest scandal, as you will, that I know about. So, I mean, and then on top of that, obviously, like, I do watch some tutorials every now and then to get some inspiration, but it's very rare, honestly, you guys, because I don't know, I just pretty much watch drama channels, to be honest with you. So I figured I might as well be my own drama channel today and just say fuck it, you know? Because drama channels is the way to go. No, I'm just kidding. That's just for this video, just because so many people always ask me my honest opinion. So let's start off with Tati Westbrook. So I will say that I honestly do like her. I did watch her videos before, maybe about a year ago, but then I got a little bored with her. I find her very boring, but I think she is very cool, very down to earth, and very informative. And I actually do like her style of doing makeup videos. When it comes to the drama, I think the whole James thing, I don't know, in my personal opinion, I do think that she had a little bit to gain from it, because obviously her mentioning her Halo brand, and I heard that her sales were like through the roof from that video, because that video, I don't know, had like millions upon millions of views. So I think that she did have a little bit of gain from that, but you know what, I feel like, hey, if you want to get out there and speak your truth, I feel like everyone, they have a camera, they have an audience, you might as well get out there and say your truth, your opinion, because everyone else does it. And I just feel like, you know what, if your name's getting dragged through the mud, then you might as well get out there and defend yourself. But I do think she had a little bit of gain from that, in my personal opinion. So that brings me to my next person, which is James. I will say, this is gonna sound very fucked up and very rude, and I really do not mean it in a hateful way, but it's just gonna sound rude because there's no nice way to say it. I think that he's a very, very talented artist. However, I can't watch his videos because his voice kind of like, I don't know, annoys me, maybe because I don't know if it's the way he speaks or how fast he speaks. I don't know, but there's something about the way he talks that I'm just like, oh, holy shit. I tried watching one tutorial and I was like 5 minutes into it and I was just like, I cannot. Like, I think his artistry is really awesome. He's very talented, but watching his videos, I'm just like, oh my God. Like, I cannot. He talks so fast, I can't keep up, just kind of all over the place. So I really don't, I don't know, I can't really watch his tutorials, but I guess if I were to watch them, I would probably just watch them on mute. But yeah, I would say he's a very talented artist. In my personal opinion, I do not think that he's a sexual predator. As you guys know, I told you guys on my live video before, I think that it's kind of bullshit that he got labeled as a sexual predator, because I know, as a guy in makeup, and let me tell you, when I was on and popping and my videos were getting millions of views on Facebook, so many straight guys were in my DMs, and I would click on their profile and look through their stuff, like be a little metiche, you know, and look through their shit. And 9 times out of 10, they're in relationships and they're flirting with me. So I can only imagine, for him being as popular as he is, so many straight guys are kind of curious, you know, to see. So I wouldn't call him a predator, in my personal opinion. So yeah, but I mean, I know that's a sensitive topic to some people, but that's just my opinion, and I hope that I am not offending anybody with that. And the next person is Jeffree. Okay, so a lot of people have a lot to say about him, but I will say that I have met him numerous amounts of times, and I will say every single time, he is very, very friendly, and he looks like, if you watch his videos, he looks like he would be very unrelatable and very like stuck up and conceited, but honestly, he's very nice. Now, talking about his racist history, his racist past, I personally can't comment on that very much, obviously, because I am not black. So the things that he has said in his past, I really don't have any type of right to say, oh, it's okay, it's not okay. But I do, in my opinion, I will say everyone makes mistakes as long as you're growing from them. And a lot of people will say, oh, well, he's not growing from them, but I haven't maybe I'm just oblivious to it. I don't know. I haven't seen any racist things recently. I just think as long as you grow from it, as long as you learn from it, then hey, that's life. That's part of being a human, as long as you learn from your mistakes. But I will say, I think that he is pretty entertaining to watch. He's very entertaining to watch. And I do actually watch some of his videos because I think they're entertaining. But yeah, that's my opinion on him. All right, and the next person is Manny. I will say, as far as an artist, I feel like he's very boring. I don't know what it is. After everyone on the internet calls him like copper eyelid nude lip, he still does the same damn thing. I really don't understand. Like, so many people say this. How come you don't switch it up and do something a little different? I don't know. But I don't follow him. I don't, as you guys know, I've had my opinions about him before in the past because I got irritated when he had made a tweet that was talking shit about me. Ever since then, I was just kind of like, okay, well, fuck you then, bitch. Because I honestly thought that he was like cool, funny, like he seemed like relatable. And I was just kind of like, okay, you're a little bit, so... Ever since then, I did take it personal because he was talking shit about when I was like, literally it was just a parody video. And I know he was talking about me because that literally was blown up everywhere. 9gag, it had 26 million views where I was doing my makeup with different types of food, just making a joke out of the beauty community because they were doing their faces with a whole bunch of ridiculous objects. So I was just like, I'm a fat bitch, let me just do it with a burrito and some french fries and stuff like that, you know? But it was literally just a joke, and he made a tweet talking shit about it. He was like, is it just me, or is anyone else tired of seeing this guy do their food with makeup, or do food with makeup? Something like that along the lines, which I quote tweeted it, and he never even wrote back, obviously. But I was like, bitch, I know you're talking about me, but clearly it was just for fun, and no one's talking shit to you while you're doing your face with all liquid lipsticks and shit, so come on. So yeah, I don't know, I find him to be kind of boring as far as artistry, but I will say his personality, I thought that he was somebody that I would be like cool with. Like, his personality seems vibeable, you know, but then I was just like, never mind on that. So now I don't watch him. The next person, Laura Lee. Honestly, I've never really watched her. I don't know, now after that whole drama thing that she had, I did watch her apology video because who didn't? That shit was like the talk of the town for weeks. And after watching that video, I was like, I'm sorry, but she is extremely fucking fake. And I know this is old news, but I never commented on it. But I think that she's extremely fake. That video, you could see right through her. It was like looking at glass. It was just like, are you being serious right now? Your audience is gonna be able to tell that you're trying so hard to cry and you're not crying. And then on top of that too, like, her artistry, to be dead ass honest with you guys, is very, very mediocre. Very mediocre. I honestly don't really know how she got so big because her artistry to me is like, I guess similar to Manny's, very mediocre. Mediocre at best. Okay, now let's get into some of my favorites because this was just like a whole bunch of negativity here. So I would say one of the people that I like to watch is Bretman. I think that he is so funny and he just doesn't fuck with any type of drama, and he is very relatable. And I don't know, even though clearly he's like a millionaire now because he is making so much money and oh my gosh, his house is so big, I think that he still seems very humble, very relatable, very down to earth, which I really like. As far as an artist though, I would say once again, I think his skills are kind of mediocre. And I hope that doesn't come across as fucked up. But what I'm saying is, compared to the talent that's out there, you know, it is mediocre. So I'm saying as far as like personality, I would watch him, absolutely. I watch his videos for the entertainment, but am I gonna learn something from him? Most likely not, only because I feel like his artistry is, yeah, not like the best, but it's not bad. It's not bad. Please don't think that I'm saying, if I say mediocre, I'm not saying it's terrible. I'm just saying it's not the best, you know? But actually, I really do enjoy watching him. He's very entertaining, very funny, very relatable. So I will continue watching him because, you know what? He's cool. He stays out of the drama and he seems very down to earth. Okay. And then for the next one, I have, who is actually one of my favorite people to watch as far as for reviews, is Raw Beauty Kristi. She is so awesome. I think that she is so funny and really just down to earth, very relatable. And I love how informative her reviews are. Like, if you guys want a good ass review, in depth, know before you buy, go ahead and check out her channel. If you guys, I'm sure you guys already know who she is. Like, she's super awesome when it comes to reviews, and really she seems like a cool ass person. Like, no drama, just stays away from it all, doesn't comment on it. Like, she's very cool, but then also gives her very real, raw, pun intended, opinion, and I really do like that about her. I think that she's very entertaining as well. So she's actually my personal favorite to watch. So go ahead and check her out if you guys haven't checked her out. And then Patrick and Nikki. Okay, Patrick and Nikki. I think Patrick, I've met him a few times and he has been super, super nice, super cool. And I feel his artistry is really beautiful. I don't know why for some reason I'm always hypnotized by his lips. He does his lips so perfect and I'm just like, oh my God, like, can I draw my lips like that? I don't know, I feel like his lips are bomb and his artistry is very good, and I will say that he actually is really cool. I know he got some bad rep because there was like a fan who wanted to take a picture with him and he was kind of like like very bitchy. But which is so weird to me because the few times that I met him, he seemed chill as fuck. Like chill as fuck, very cool, very real, very humble. So when I saw that, I was kind of like, maybe he was just having a bad day. Maybe that girl got on his nerves. I don't know. I'm not trying to justify because maybe he really is just a bitch. I don't know. But I would say that it was very, very nice meeting him. He was very cool. He actually asked me to take a picture with him, which I was kind of like, what? But at that time, we were both in the New York Times, except I had the whole fucking page of New York Times, which was just so crazy to me. I was like, what? I couldn't believe it. But he was super cool each time I met him after that. And then Nikkie Tutorials. Okay, Nikkie Tutorials, I think that she is super talented. Oh my gosh, you guys. Looking at her makeup artistry, I absolutely love it. I don't think there's one single look that she's done that I don't like. I feel like she is amazing. So I do like her because of her makeup skills, but I will tell you guys, in my honest opinion, I feel like she's very boring. I feel like she's very boring. I don't know why. So I'll find myself, like, I'll see her thumbnail and see, damn, her makeup looks bomb and I'm intrigued and I want to watch. But then as soon as I start watching, I'm just like, you're boring. I don't really want to watch anymore. But her Instagram, you guys, oh my gosh. I just really like looking at her Instagram because you can see all of her looks there. And she is super talented. Last one on the list, I don't know if you guys heard of him. He's an Australian beauty guru. His name is Michael Finch. I just want to throw this in there because I thought that this was pretty damn shady of him. So a while ago, this was honestly maybe like 2 years ago, but I never commented on it. And honestly, I never really hear about him, but I think he's pretty popular now because last time I looked at his channel, he had like 500,000 subscribers, which was like a year ago. So I'm kind of like, this was probably up there by now. But anyways, at the time I had like 100,000 followers and on Instagram, and he DM'd me asking for a shout out. And to which I was kind of like, okay, cool, let's do it, whatever. At the time, he had 40,000 followers. So this fool, he posted my picture, and that same day he deleted it, and I left his up. You know, I was just kind of like, okay, let me just leave it up, whatever. Like, I don't know why he deleted it, but I really liked his work, and I wanted to support him. So I was like, you know what, let me leave it up, even though he deleted mine. I thought that was kind of shady. Well, then I go a couple days later, and I look at his profile, and that fool unfollowed me. I was kind of like, you know what, that is really fucked up. You're gonna DM me and ask me for a shout out. You're gonna delete my post that same night, and then you're gonna go and unfollow me? I was just kind of like, okay, you want to talk about a social climber? You guys say Manny's a social climber. My first impression of him is a social climber. You use me for my following because it was, you know, I had 60,000 more followers than him, and then he goes and does that, and then he goes and unfollows me. I was just kind of like, okay, bitch, I see how it is. You're a little bit shady, but it's all good. You know, do you, get to the top, whatever. Crush the people down on the bottom who helped you on the way, whatever. So ever since then, I was just kind of like, you left a bad taste in my mouth, so bye. All right, you guys, so that is my commentary on beauty gurus, beauty bloggers, beauty influencers, whatever you want to call them. If you guys thought that I left out anybody and you guys want me to check them out and give you guys my honest opinion on them, please let me know. But those are like the main ones that stuck out in my mind when I was thinking of doing this video. So yeah, let me know your guys' opinions too. I want to know your guys' opinions on these people. Like, I want to know if it's just me that sees things this way. But keep it real with me, let me know, because I'm open to any type of feedback. So anyways, if you guys like this video, give it a big thumbs up. Make sure you guys subscribe, I would really appreciate that. And I'll catch you guys in my next video. Peace out, Girl Scout.